Hi friends, today we are going to discuss about the endurance limit. We will discuss what is endurance limit. So let's start the topic. Endurance limit of a specimen is the maximum amplitude of stress. That is the maximum amplitude of stress that a specimen can sustain for infinite life under completely reversed stress condition. So there are three terms in this definition. The first is the maximum amplitude of stress, and second one is the infinite life, and the third one is completely reverse stress condition. So the endurance limit will contain all these three terms, otherwise the definition will not be complete. So we have to include these three terms, that is the completely reverse stress condition, maximum value of stress, and infinite life. So we will discuss them one by one. So when a component is subjected to completely reverse stress condition. So what is the completely reverse stress condition? That is the stress which follow this type of stress diagram, that is half of the part of the stress diagram is lying above and half of the part of the stress diagram is lying below the time axis. Then we can say that this type of loading condition is the completely reverse stress condition. So the specimen of the whose endurance limit we want to determine must undergo this type of loading condition, that is the completely reversed loading condition, which can be given by this diagram. That is half part of this is lying above and half part of this curve is lying below the time axis. So this is the first point. Okay, now the second point, see, maximum value of stress, that is the stress amplitude. So the maximum value of stress or the stress amplitude of this diagram or this curve is sigma max. Okay, or we can take it as sigma min, because the value of sigma max and sigma min is same in magnitude. So we have to here consider only the magnitude. So the maximum value of stress we have to take into consideration here. And the next thing that the definition says that come for infinite life, that is the material should sustain that maximum value of stress or stress amplitude for infinite life. That is, it should last for a longer period of time if this stress amplitude, that is sigma max, is acted on the component. Okay, then it must last for a long period of time. Now generally infinite life, that is life which is very long, is taken as 10 raised to power 6 cycles. Okay, so 10 raised to power 6 cycles is considered to be enough to define endurance limit. So 10 raised to power 6 cycle, if a component survives this type of stress loading condition, then we can say that this is the life of the, this is the life, that is infinite life. So what is a cycle mean? A single cycle means when a loading is at zero, that is the stresses are zero, and then it increases over a period of time and reaches a maximum value here and again drops and goes to zero value, and again it goes into a direct negative direction and attain a maximum value in negative direction and again go to zero value. So this part, that is from here to here, is the one cycle of the loading. So it must sustain 10 raised to power 6 cycle to say that it sustain infinite life, that is it has infinite life. So this is the definition of endurance limit. So whenever in exam they will ask you about the endurance limit, then you must specify these three things, that is the maximum amplitude of the stress, the infinite life, and the completely reverse stress condition. So these things are very important. Without these three things, the definition of endurance limit is not complete. So I hope you have liked the video, and if you like the video, then you can press the bell icon and also subscribe to my channel, and you can also like the video. So friends, this was all for this topic. I hope you like the topic. So thank you for watching the video. So